Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Nick Izumi as Dee, Gen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Kyle Johnson as Liz Stormwood. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. So, Field Operations Team 623 is in a universe that appears to be effectively a 80s barbarian-themed cartoon. It's the best way to describe it. They encountered the mascot character Melby, a ape-like creature with a void for a face and two glowing eyes and all the horrifying existential stuff that comes with that, and have encountered some of the villains who were supposed to be robots, but have turned out to be guys in robot costumes, which is very concerning. Anyways, the team decided to help Melby back to their friends at Castle Nightmare Bat, and that's where our heroes have now arrived. It's fun. Weird.
So you look out over the windshield. Coming up over the hill is what appears to be this mountainous ledge, and out at the very peak of this ledge is a castle with that main body looks like that of like a four-walled towered castle, but with massive stone wings coming off the side of it, and at its very center, the top of the keep shaped like the head of a bat with bright red flame coming from its eyes and mouth.
Amy, give me your phone. I want pictures. It's so cool.
I take some pictures, but
yeah.
Is this supposed to be the good guy castle?
We're almost home! Castle Nightmare Bat!
I thought it was just a cool name. I didn't think it was actually looks like a nightmare bat.
Did you make it look like a nightmare bat to make it look scary?
Yeah! This kid gets it!
Yeah, it's so cool!
I know, right?
We're gonna go into this Danzig cover.
Why is this place like so?
Obi's like drawing everything. If he comes out of this in like his own world, he's gonna be like the world's best toy designer.
It's
of 1983.
Yeah.
It really does look like something that someone painted on the side of their van at Ozfest. I'm having so much fun right now, you guys.
I dated a guy who had like a van with something like this painted on it. He lived in that van, but not in like the cool hipster van life way.
In what way then?
I think he might have asked me out originally just so he could use my shower.
Oof.
Right away. He was hot.
I've never actually met hot van people. Like, I think a lot of the guys I knew with vans wanted to be Freddy, but they were all Shaggy.
Look, I was 18. I made bad decisions. My parents weren't happy with him using their shower.
I've also had a lot of parents angry at me for using their shower.
They were also mad I was dating a 22-year-old.
Shit! Jeez.
I made bad decisions.
Oh, Amy, you sometimes make me feel like I have things a lot more together than I think I do.
Hey, you have to also understand that he was, like, also an excellent guitarist.
Always the guitar players, I tell you.
Hyper competence at a single task is a turn on, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
I mean, I'm not judging you for it. Oh, heck. As the van pulls up closer to Castle Nightmare Bat, a guard looks out from over the at this point raised drawbridge. Who goes there? What kind of vehicle is that?
I poke my head up through the sunroof. So, hey, we found your monkey thing. We're returning him to you. The Melby.
Hi, guards! Good heavens, Melby! We were terrified for you. Well, you know, when I go on trips, sometimes I get carried away. Oh, Melby.
I duck back into the truck. Just look at this. It's going to take, like, so much effort not to murder these people.
I know. I understand.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Liz stands up through the sunroof. So, hi. Yeah. We would be appreciative if you could give us shelter and food for the night.
Anyone who rescues Melby is a friend of Castle Nightmare Bat. Come
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
The guards lower the drawbridge.
Obi is super excited because he's never been in a castle before.
Look, obviously, keep an eye out. Be careful. We don't know these people. They're probably better than the incel robots, men.
I can't imagine them being worse. Could they?
Right. So
could they be worse? Oh, God.
So, okay, if my 80s cartoon logic is right, though, the problem is that none of them are going to be hot. Because even if they're drawn that way, there is no sexuality amongst any of these people. The only people who fuck in these things are the bad guys, and only the higher up ones.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys heard the way that those robots were talking. I do not think anyone is satisfied in those relationships.
Oh, well, no, but, like, usually, like, okay, so usually there's, like, one deeply queer-coded woman on the bad guy side in a skimpy outfit.
I feel like on this bad guy's side, there's not.
Hmm?
I feel like on this bad guy's side, there's not, though.
Evelyn.
I understand, but I don't think
they would. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So you think it's a Mum Ross situation. Got it.
You guys talk about sex a lot. Do you guys need to get laid or something?
Whoa.
We're not okay.
I'm not talking about sex.
We're Obi. This is I am not comfortable having a conversation with you, and
Oh, that's cool.
I think that this is
D is dying. Oh shit!
I don't.
I mean, it doesn't take the world's greatest detective to find that out. Like, come on.
I was not talking about sex. I was just talking about the makeup of the bad guys here, and yeah.
It's okay. I had sex ed.
I'm not okay. So there's these. We're going across the drawbridge. That's great. Isn't that neat, Obi? It's a drawbridge.
Dee bites her lip as she drives across the drawbridge. We just got burned by a 10-year-old. Oh shit!
Hey, do you think those are gargoyles up there?
Yeah, maybe.
Ah, cool.
There are definitely gargoyles up there. Obi is right. Inside the castle, as the car pulls in, you see there are other vehicles. D pauses before picking a spot to park. All of the other vehicles are very, very goofy looking. Their back wheels are much bigger than their front wheels. Some of them appear to be high tech. Others appear to be horse or like wingless dragon drawn carriages. Everything, all of the vehicles are very brightly colored.
So wait, there's giant lizards?
There are giant lizards, yes.
Obi is freaking out. This is the coolest shit he's ever seen.
That's even bigger than the Komodo dragon at the zoo.
Okay.
All right.
Oh boy.
All right. So let's.
Dee parks the car next to one of the less lizard-drawn vehicles. Why do all of these vehicles look like they have maximum 2 seats?
Because that way you sell more action figures.
What, are we just like is this world just the playthings of some weird capitalist god?
I mean, isn't that every world?
Brutal, but not wrong.
I don't know. I feel like I'm in like a Hot Topic nightmare from like when I was a kid.
I can't believe I'm home! Oh, Melby can't wait to show you around!
Yeah. Let's go, Melby. What's that?
Oh, that's our jungle crawler. That's one of our best vehicles. It's brand new.
I feel
And it can seat up to 2 warriors at a time.
Let's go over the list. You ever go to a convention and get cornered by some guy who's like trying to, like, who's like 30 years older than you and trying to explain to you his very special interest about his like childhood toy collection? I feel like we've walked into like that guy's house and we've been shrunk.
Yeah, I don't know. This is, I'm really having a hard time wrapping my head around this.
And
Why?
These are the Dragon carts.
Wow.
They're pulled by wingless dragons and they drag them.
There's literally got to be anybody we can talk to besides Melby while we're here.
Yeah. Hey, Melby, could you introduce us to your friends or something?
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh,
I was just so
God.
excited to get back home and to show you all the cool stuff. Like over there's the jail where we put the servants of Muscular when we capture them.
Whoa.
Okay,
Yeah.
who's in charge here?
Oh, the king and queen.
Okay.
They're pretty cool, I think.
Who's
I mean,
Who's like just below them?
Well,
You
obviously,
mentioned something about a princess.
yeah, Princess Approachabella.
Okay, sure. Could we talk to Princess Protabella?
Yeah, of course. Let's see if we can find her. Melby loves hanging out with the princess and her royal guard, Mr. Fistor.
I have so many questions about those two, and I only know their names.
Melby leads you through the castle. It is the aesthetic of Guy's van at Ozfest has not let up. Except that like all of the tables, chairs, or other doodads are all extremely brightly colored. Often only one color.
I wonder if people are just colorblind here and they don't know what it looks like to like normal eyes.
Princess! Melby screams with joy. What? Melby?
What does this
I didn't
princess
think
look
I'd
like?
see you again.
Yes, please describe the princess.
Please describe the princess.
Princess Approachabella enters the room. She is wearing a pair of very thick glasses and has a little longer than shoulder length blonde hair. The dress that she's wearing is something it's fashionable, albeit not especially royal, and one can't help but notice that she doesn't seem to have sleeves, almost as if she had sleeves, it would be more trouble for the animators to draw.
Okay.
She has a shining golden tiara.
What's up?
Good morrow, travelers. It
Liz
sounds
steps
like-
forward and curtsies.
Yeah, Obi goes up and bows.
I wave.
Your Highness, we would
Yo.
appreciate food and boarding for the night.
We have returned. We were out in the woods and we found Melby and we have returned him safely.
We were very worried about Melby. He got into an adventure again. He has a tendency of doing that. You must understand, Melby is, well, very excitable.
Oh, we've noticed.
It's as many of the guards and Melby himself likes to put it, he often gets carried away. Sometimes quite literally. That's
So-
me!
So
Melby.
I got a question. So your major threat to your kingdom is those robot guys, right?
Well, the robots and the leader,
Right.
Muscular.
Yeah, muscular. Got it. How do you normally deal with those guys?
Well, normally, our great warriors, such as Mr. Fistor and the Croquet Bay, go out and do battle with them. Usually they...
The
yeah.
Croquet Bay.
Yes.
What
Yes.
is that? What does that mean?
She's a mysterious hero.
Got it.
whose
She's you
weapon
when you
of
take your glasses off. Got it. Okay.
No,
Anyways, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
she's a totally different person.
No, got
Definitely
it.
not
No,
me.
it's. I mean, the glasses
That's
are a better look,
ridiculous
by the
thing
way.
to say.
They're
That's a
working for you.
ridiculous
but
thing to
it's
say.
Clearly, yeah, no, got it. It's you. All right, cool.
More to the
Anyways.
point, how exactly do you fight them?
Well, Mr. Fistor has amazing punches that shoot mist out of his wrists when he punches things.
Why? I feel like regular punches would be more effective.
What does the mist do?
It looks cool.
Got it. So why not? Have you tried guns?
Like laser guns? 'Cause
Any sort of
Well,
gun.
I
we
mean, at
do,
this
like-
point, any kind of gun. I mean,
We do laser guns and ice guns and
Okay.
heat guns.
how about fire? Have you tried fire?
Have we tried? Well, oh yes. There's
tried
one of
lighting
our
them on
heroes
fire?
uses fire. We never attack them quite directly.
I think that
or
would
if
be
we
more
do,
effective.
it's
These
throwing
guys
a
are
rock
really-
at them.
By the way, they're not actually robots. They're just guys in suits.
Yeah, they're
They're
human
just guys.
people.
You can
They're,
just
they're
kick-
what now?
they're human beings. You can just
They're
kick
just
them in the
men.
junk.
Huh. You think that those robots are just men? You hear a voice coming into the room. An older looking man, but stern but still friendly and fatherly approaches. He has massive metal gauntlets that have clear spouts on them for, if he needs to dispel mist when he punches things. Are you the heroes who brought home Melby?
We are they.
Sure.
Ah, good to see you. I am Mistor Fistor. I am the captain of the Royal Guard here at Castle Nightmare Bat. You must understand, we had no choice but to believe that these armies of Muscular were his automatons. After all, Muscular is the greatest inventor our world has ever seen.
I feel like if you had ever actually engaged even a single one of them, you would have realized that they are actually just guys in suits.
Yeah, they're just guys in suits.
But you've clearly not even tried to actually fight them.
Well,
You're
no,
at
we
war.
fight them.
Really easy to defeat guys. Like
This
Throw
doesn't make any
rocks
sense. I don't understand.
punch them
Why
in the
aren't you
dick.
fighting them?
Or
We
I just pull up my punch daggers. I'm like, these work exceedingly well.
We throw rocks in their direction.
Do you throw rocks on them?
On
And
them,
you
yes,
just,
sometimes.
So what you do is you take the weapon and you plunge it directly into their junk, and just they will fold like they just got punched in the junk
Oh.
with a knife.
Well, why would we stab them with a knife when the croquet
Well-
bay can knock her power balls into them?
Okay, well, if she hits the power balls like really hard into their junk repeatedly, then they'll die. And if they die, they don't keep coming back. That's wars are battles of attrition, and you need to actually reduce the amount of enemy combatants through one way or another, and clearly your current tactics aren't working. So, I mean, I'm just saying, consider maybe,
Perhaps you are correct.
murder. I mean, consider murder.
Ah, the
Consider
dark.
murder.
They do bring up a strong point, Mr. Fistor. After all, we've been at war with the Dark One for so long.
Have they killed any of your people?
Oh, gosh, no. No, that'd be
okay.
awful. That'd be
Right.
terrible.
Then that's not really so nobody's killed anybody. Is that really a war? Why don't you just push them over?
What would happen if you just
Well,
didn't
The
fight them?
croquet
Yeah.
bay does push them over. She
Right.
sometimes topples whole pieces of land and
Okay,
makes them fall down on their bodies.
they're not killing any of your people. What would happen if you just ignored them?
Well, our people might become enslaved by Muscular.
How? They're not hurting your people. You can just kick them in the junk.
Well, they're very threatening with their heat rays and ice rays, and that's how Muscular built his fortune in the first place, was on his army of slaves.
Okay, so do they actually use those heat rays or whatever rays on people?
And they sometimes shoot them menacingly next to them.
Yeah, so what you do is you walk up to them and you take it out of their hand and you turn it around and you shoot it at them. They're dead. They don't bug you anymore.
This is...
I mean, I understand it's a morally complicated thing, but like either you ignore them, you kick them over, or you kill them. But like something's got to change versus your current tactic, because you're wasting a lot of resources, having a lot of fights that are doing absolutely nothing. And those guys are a bunch of dickweeds. So like at some point, you just have to say fuck it, you know?
How could you use such coarse language in front of the princess and poor little Melby?
Melby's heard us say worse in like the past several hours. And also,
I know entirely too much about two of their intimate relationships.
it has eerie ears. We like had the cabin all sealed off, not allowed in the room. He's somehow like listening to all of it. And it's really weird. Also, like, of course I'm going to say stuff in Son of the Princess. She's your Croquet Bay thing, whatever. And
No, I'm not.
You're clearly the
Croquet Bay. And
Look, I tried to just go along with this. I can't anymore. I can't.
What's the point of the double identity if no one's like actually like life is in danger?
It's of the utmost importance.
Live your truth.
Hey, listen. It's of the utmost importance.
I walk up to her. I take her hands and I say, "You need to live your truth."
It is a secret that is only kept by myself, Mr. Fistor, and Melby.
Why?
Lest the kingdom knows that I'm actually their hero.
And if
wouldn't that inspire them? Wouldn't that inspire them to know that their hero is one of the people who's helping run their country?
Yeah, wouldn't that inspire them to know that one of their leaders is there on the front lines shooting croquet balls near people?
Wouldn't it give them hope? Wouldn't it give them trust and faith that you are trying to do your best to serve them?
Instead of just
of them
being in your castle?
Thinking that you're on the sidelines letting other people fight battles for you? Putting other people's lives at risk instead of putting yourself on the front lines?
Well, no one would believe it. They only know me as the,
I take her glasses off. I take her glasses off.
Is there just another guard nearby?
Is her hair up or something?
It's
I unpin her hair.
It's like in a bun.
Yeah, I unpin her bun.
Yeah, is there like another guard nearby?
No, just do your head, just shake your head like this, and I shake my head back and forth. Just go for it. This works.
Princess Approachabella shakes her head.
There.
Hey, is that the Croquet Bay over there? Hey, cool.
There you go. I pat her on the shoulder.
Hey, did you see the princess anywhere?
She's right here.
This is the princess.
I put the glasses on her.
No,
I put the glasses back on her.
Whoa.
Princess.
Whoa.
Pull the glasses off.
Where's the croquet? What?
They're the same person. Have you looked at these arms? These are clearly croquet mallet swinging arms.
They're not very smart. This is good. This is a lot for them to handle. What? Whoa.
You could announce it to them.
Whoa.
They would probably understand that.
I don't know the continuity of this series if she has sexual tension with anybody, so I can't like use a love interest to like help explain this to people, but they'll figure it out. It's okay.
Well, I certainly don't have any sexual tension, especially not with any of the female generals of the other army. Okay, so all of them.
No,
you're really into all of them.
I told you we were.
Everything you say is just the opposite of what's true.
Isn't it? That's like the weirdest thing, though. Like because like they have their whole incel army, and when like why would a bunch of lesbian generals recruit an incel army? That's just poor planning.
Super weird.
That's super weird. I definitely want to find out what stuff is like over on their side, though, right? Like,
Well, I'm afraid that
what
we
are their
could not
dinner
allow
parties
that.
like? I don't want to go over there because, like, they have to deal with the incel guys. I'm just curious to know. You know what I mean? Like, do you ever just, like, sit there and wonder, like, how do these people live? Like, you don't want to necessarily actually experience it for yourself, but, like, you wish you just had, like a fly on the wall or, like, some sort of, like, hidden camera footage of what their life is like. Because, like, if you've got a whole, like, because she said generals, plural. So I want to, like, it is, like, that is, like, the social environment has to be fascinating, right? Like,
well, they're all convinced that what they're doing is about free speech or something. It's dreadfully unclear.
Muscular. Is his first name Elon?
Now, I don't know if he has a first name. Truth be told, no one really likes being in his presence. He lives up to his name in that he doesn't have skin. Yes, he is just muscle. No skin.
Gross.
That's really gross. Like, the initial, like, name description, I thought it might be kind of, but no, this is disgusting. That's got to be, like, ripe for infection, though, right? Like,
you would think so, but it's not the strangest thing we've seen around here.
Like, are you sure he doesn't actually
Yeah, no,
have
that would be
skin?
Melby.
Or does he have transparent skin?
He might have transparent skin. The point is, he just looks like he doesn't have skin. It's rather dreadful.
That's somehow not as discouraged. So what's up with Melby's face? So I guys come to the princess like, what's up with Melby's face?
Oh, Melby's always like that. Isn't he charming?
No, what's up with his face?
Why doesn't he have one?
Why doesn't he have a face?
Well, what do you mean? He has a lovely face. He has the greatest smile in the entire kingdom.
There's a grinding noise when he eats something.
Well, that part's moderately unpleasant. But
and what
why
do you
we
mean
mostly
smile?
feed him soft food.
He doesn't have a visible mouth. When you look at his face, do you see a mouth? Is there some wavelength of light that I am not perceiving?
Well, I perhaps he could show you his smile. I could invite him to.
No,
Melby!
No, that's fine. What? No, Melby
you
is...
need me, princess! Did you guys need me?
No, we're good. Thank you, Melby.
I thought you had something to ask of Melby. Yeah, what do you have to ask of me?
Where are you from, Melby? Where are your people?
Well, my people have always been the people of Castle Nightmare Path.
No, but like your parents.
I mean, I don't know, I just...
What birthed you?
Well, I used to think that I knew what was going on. My dad left one time in the jungle crawler to go get some scratch tickets, and he never came back.
What did your dad look like you?
I don't remember.
Okay, Melby, go cry in the corner. I'm just gonna go over here.
So, Princess, we've got like 44 some hours before we have to get going. If we could just, have a couple rooms or something until then, that would be wonderful. We won't bother you. We won't try to upend your world. Anything.
Kill that muscular guy. I'm really interested in finding out about the generals, just because that whole dynamic's just fucking weird.
They have no interest in us helping them. They clearly just want to keep doing their dumb thing.
Well, excuse me. We don't want to keep doing the dumb thing. We we value peace more than anything here at Castle Nightmare Bat.
You're not doing what it would take
but
to
if
attain peace.
Right, but Liz, if we go kill the guys for them, then they don't have to compromise their morals, and we can just leave, and like we won't have corrupted these people, but we also can end this stupid ass situation.
Princess, do you want us to go kill these people for you?
It is not a princess's place to seek violence.
I pull the
But-
glasses off. All right, Croquet
But
Bay.
the Croquet Bay says, let's kill these motherfuckers.
Great, awesome. I want to shoot someone in the head so bad, and I don't even like using guns. This whole world has driven me to it. I can't. I don't know.
With all due respect, friends and colleagues, you've come far. Perhaps you should rest for the evening. We must make a strategy if we are to bring an end to the dark reign of the slave master Muscular.
That would be appreciated. Yes, thank you. Our last night was interrupted.
Yeah.
I'm down for taking a nap. I'm really down for taking a long nap. Maybe the edibles will wear off if I sleep.
What edibles?
There's no way I'm actually seeing this, okay?
You are seeing
It
all
was
of this.
just a grand slam. Nothing.
We ate it at Denny's.
One of you spiked my coffee.
No
I know
one
you did.
spiked your coffee. This is
Everybody
happening to
is
all of us.
experiencing this,
We
okay?
are all experiencing this.
What the shit?
D, I need you to calm down and understand that we are all experiencing this. It is real. All of this is real. Including the big guy with steaming fists.
I have been called big guy many a time. I take it as a compliment, my friends.
It was just an accurate description.
I mean, it's an accurate description. It's not an insult, so if you want to take it as a compliment, that's fine. It's not a negative. It was a neutral description.
Perhaps we can join you on this journey to defeat Muscular and put an end to his reign of terror. It would be our greatest honor to join you in defeating the castle's enemy. And Melby will help too!
God damn it. Monkey Orko.
Okay.
Just be careful, Melby. You don't want to get carried away! It's because I get kidnapped a lot. No, we picked up on that.
Yeah, no, we got it. We can tie you to the bed of the truck or something so you can't.
Pretty regularly. It happens a lot.
No, have you considered like not going?
I mean, maybe. I just...
Like just sit back, have like a juice box, and just wait.
You clearly don't have much to add to these fights.
No, I add a lot to the fights. I'm moral support.
All right, Melby, I'm gonna actually look at you in the eyes. God damn it, Melby. I'm sure that you normally add some great moral support, but it's okay, because we're here now. And while we're here, we can offer moral support, and you can just sit this one out if you want. Have a juice box, read a book, maybe figure out what the hell you are. All of these are options for you. Contemplate your life choices.
I'm helpful. I'm real cool.
I believe
People
you.
like me.
Oh, people! It's very clear, Melby, that all of these people like you a lot. Like they are clearly super into whatever this is. you are very well liked and you have a lot of friends.
I do. I definitely do.
But maybe on this particular trip, you could keep these friends here like company. Like, get to know the king and queen better.
They're pretty great.
Yeah, hang out with them. Maybe they're, you know what, I'm betting, you spend so much time with the princess that maybe it would be better if you spent your time with the king and queen so they could enjoy your presence for a bit. Maybe
I think
Then
that's a fantastic
Melby
idea.
can begin his political career.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Maybe you could rise to the rank of chancellor or something.
You're making Melby think of the big picture right now.
All right?
I'm here for it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be real different with Melby in charge.
Sure. How would they be different?
Well, for starters, we wouldn't just do taco on Taco Tuesday. We'd have them on Wednesdays and Thursdays, maybe even Fridays.
Then when would you have pizza?
Whenever Melby feels like. Oh no, Melby's being corrupted by power.
Okay. I think maybe what you should do is sit back and have a good long think about how power can corrupt and what you can do in your ambitions to limit that corruption in yourself. Then I want you to write a 5-page paper on that and then present it to the king and queen as part of your argument for your political assent.
Can it be double spaced?
Double spaced.
Oh god.
Size 12, Times New Roman.
I hate that font.
It's easy for reading, though.
I hate that font. It's terrible.
Well, you can do is while you're writing.
Melby has really strong
Melby.
font opinions.
Melby, what you can do is use a different font while you're writing it and then make it Times New Roman when you turn it in.
Alright, if I won't get in trouble for changing it.
Well, as long as the final submitted product is 3 pages, double-spaced, in Times New Roman, while you're writing it and having to look at it, you can make it anything you want, and then you just have to change it to that at the end.
Maybe you're onto something.
I've written a lot of papers.
I think she's right, Melby. I think it's time that you took some time to find out who the real Melby is.
Well, if you say so, Princess Approachabella, then I can't be wrong. We're still gonna hang out though later, right?
Yes, Melby, we'll hang out.
Oh, good. You sure? A game night?
We're doing game night, Melby.
Oh. Melby has some insecurity issues that he's working through.
Okay.
Okay, Melby. That's great. Why don't you go get to work on that?
Well, Melby's gonna sit down.
Okay.
Yep.
Now then.
So weird.
That's fucking weird as hell.
Now then, friends, I think it's time that we lay down to rest. I need to prepare myself to don the armor of the Croquet Bay once again, that we might finally put an end to the evil muscular slave army and his, I guess not really robots. A little embarrassed that he had us tricked about that for how long now? Indeterminate amount of time. Wonderful.
Awesome. All right, so where can we sleep?
Well, let me show you to the guest rooms.
Awesome.
I'm afraid that the accommodations may be a bit spacious. You must understand, some of our great warriors have some unique powers or trademarks that they like to show off, and means that a lot of the doors, well, they need to go through them sideways. It's this whole thing.
I grab a duffel from the back of the truck.
The princess shows everyone to their rooms.
Are we in
And-
separate rooms or sharing a room? Or
Yeah, what is this?
We are in a shared dorm-like room. It's decidedly less it's decidedly less Danzig album cover themed in the individual rooms. It's more cottagecore and kind of cozy looking.
Okay.
Almost as if it was a background used in something else.
Changing into like comfortable stuff. That's why I grabbed the duffel.
So is this 4 individual rooms?
It's
One-
a
one big
dorm
room.
with like it's
Oh,
a big
okay.
room with like 4
Oh,
beds.
okay.
And
Gotcha,
Yeah, it's a big room with 4 beds. Got it.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's a bathroom of some sort.
Yep, there's a bathroom there's a bathroom to the to the side of the door when you go in, and then the beds are like there's one in with a bed stand in each corner.
Is there a shower? Is there a bathtub? What's the like hygiene situation? As we have been through a fire. And are still technically wearing our stuff from having gone into a fire.
Oh my. Well, I'll show you to our bathroom.
Because
The princess.
Amy is getting clean. I'm sure there's a way I could cheat and do it with a flourish, but like, I'm getting clean.
The princess leads you down the hall. There's some, again, not unlike a dormitory. There are separate bathrooms with showers and a toilet and toilets and such.
Yeah.
Running water does appear to be a thing,
Okay.
oddly enough.
Because I am just as soon as possible getting a hot shower and then putting on like comfy like pajama pants and like just completely going like fuzzy slippers, pajama pants, and like oversized shirt immediately afterwards. I am getting comfortable. And after that, I'm just going to the room and just being like, there's a good chance we are not going to be anywhere comfortable and clean for a while, and no one's going to try to murder us here.
I mean, hopefully.
I'm just going with it. If these, I'm pretty sure that we're the most dangerous thing here.
Dee starts looking through the like dressers and stuff to see if there's anything like fresh clothes wise. Why is everything shorts here? Like, I'm having trouble finding real pants.
But are you still? Is she still wearing my sweatpants?
Yep.
Do you want like a different pair?
I mean, if you don't mind. I mean, I guess I could rock one of these. I mean, everyone here wears short shorts, so it's not that different.
I mean, wear whatever you want, but I've got some spare shirts. I've got like, this is my like, I had a lot of stuff. I was on the road. Like, I drove across country. I have a bunch of stuff packed here for like clean clothes. And also, I mean, I can clean clothes pretty easily with magic. It's not hard.
I might have to take you up on that.
Yeah, I haven't used like a laundromat in years, and like my last 3 buildings didn't have like free laundry. I've been using flourishes to clean my clothes for a while.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I tried like washing my hair with the floor, and it gets weird and staticky, and like my hair would like stick straight up if I did that, but it works great on like, you know, like pants.
I would like to clean my main outfit, if you don't mind.
I dig out a pair of pajama pants and a shirt, and I just toss them at D.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can wash whatever you've got.
Do you wonder? Thank you. I'm going to
put them in a pile over there, and I'll get to them in the morning.
I think I'm also going to take a shower. This is weird.
Yeah.
This is real weird.
This whole fucking place is weird. This whole fucking place is weird. But the bed's soft.
The beds are actually pretty soft.
The bed is soft.
I was gonna say
the hot water doesn't run out.
While you guys are like cleaning and changing and whatnot, Obi, who had like moments ago been like super exuberant, is just like conked out on his bed. Big smile on his face. He's out.
Where's Liz?
Liz is looking through the drawers for clothes. She managed to she pulls them out, and yeah.
Or how are you doing, Liz?
Fine, whatever. This is dumb, but you know we're gonna go finish a war for these people tomorrow, I guess.
I'm sorry, I just kind of like chimed in on that.
You know,
look,
we're gonna hopefully be ending a bunch of slavery, so it's a good thing to do. But I don't understand why these people are completely unable to do anything themselves. I don't understand it.
I know, but I did just kind of jump in with that, and I don't want to overstep.
It's fine.
Okay. Because I know I do that.
Whatever.
And okay. I don't want you to think that I don't like respect you or anything. I don't.
Sure.
Because I do a lot, and I just sometimes get like an idea in my head, and I think to go with it, but and I say the thing without like thinking about whether or not it might like affect, like I don't know.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Are you really gonna put that on? Like
what?
That.
Yeah.
It's
what?
Literally that. I mean, I'm not saying you couldn't pull off a fur bikini, but it's just I don't.
This is not a fur. What?
To hold it up.
Oh my God! It is a bikini. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not.
Okay, lucky Obi's asleep.
I'm not saying you couldn't. It would be a choice though.
I thought it was just like a shirt. No. Okay.
None of this is like that. It's all loin. Like, it is the most unsexual place for a bunch of people to be wearing loincloths. It's amazing. Like, I don't understand the world where people like are determined to wear this little clothing, but you're also like really confident that none of them want to make out with anybody else. It's amazing. But either that
I don't
or
know.
some weird fetish going on that we're not seeing, and I don't want to see it because there's a guy with a void for a face. And that never goes well. That's just fucked up. I don't know what to process that.
Right.
Do you want like normal clothes?
Yeah, I guess.
I have like a whole bunch of. I got stuff.
Okay.
Here's my. I'm gonna clean these shit right now. I really don't want to touch it, but I'm going to have to. So if I start crying, please don't tell anyone. I just hand her my duffel bag. It's anything in there's fair game. This is my travel shit.
Okay.
I know that like I'm like a good 6 inches taller than you, but the shirts should fit. Okay.
Yeah.
They're meant to be loose, so you know. All right, I'm just gonna start like using flourishes to like clean these clothes, and I mean like, I don't know if there's a stick nearby or like some sort of like wooden spoon to like hold them up and like move my hand over it and have like whatever cleansing mist come out of my hands to like evaporate the dirt or whatever sweat out of them. This is my life now.
Liz finds like a band t-shirt and like some boxers that she's rolled up the waist.
Yeah, there's absolutely a ton of those.
Yeah.
Dee wanders back in. I forgot how nice that feels.
I hand Dee her clean clothes.
Oh, you're the best. Thanks, Rumi.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. This is my life now. I hope we land somewhere with a laundromat at some point that we can, like, not have me have to do this all the time.
I mean, I wonder if that last hotel might have had coin-operated machines.
Yeah, but then it burned down.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I mean, it's good thought. Like, but, like, you know, it burned down. Kind of negated most of the, you know, usefulness there.
It's also in another universe we can't get back to.
And we're going to end up in another one.
Yeah.
In like
and another.
Until we find our way back home.
Yeah.
The characters go to bed.
And so, yeah, Amy goes to bed.
Liz goes to bed.
Obi's already in bed.
Yep. Snoring a little bit.
Dee sits in the darkness for a little bit to make sure everyone else is asleep, then finally lets herself relax. The team rests before what awaits them the next day, for they will have an epic battle with the Slave Master Muscular. Bum bum bum.
Oh boy.
And cut.
What do you guys? Okay.
Hitting stop. Stormwood and Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.